Welcome back once again to the Dillon with a Blinky channel, where it's a dark day for a devastating challenge. This is the sequel to my journey to become a rental rando master in Pokémon Stadium for the Nintendo 64. If you didn't see the first part, I'd highly recommend you do to just see how crazy this whole thing can get. The short story in my first video is that I took on a challenge to beat Pokémon Stadium's 10 cups with completely random teams, and I managed to win 5 of them, leaving only 5 remaining. While we beat the Prime and Petite Cups, we now must face the monstrous challenge of both the Poké and Pika Cups. What makes these cups so difficult is simply put level disadvantages. Each cup has different level caps, and while we're stuck to the lowest of the allowed levels since we use rental mons, the AI is not limited to that. A lot of the opponents that lie before us have Pokemon who are pumped up to the maximum level, which means strategy here means more than ever. Today will be the final day I ask the question, can we beat Pokémon Stadium with randomized rental Pokemon? The rules are, first, I use a site with the original 151 Pokemon and randomize my party using it. 2, I must try to win with the rolled party no matter what. 3, if we game over, I must re-roll a new team. 4, rolling Mew, Ditto, or another Pokemon that's on the team is chat's choice Pokemon. We list them all and we spin a wheel. If it's Mewtwo, that's a free pick for me. And 5, I must also do my best to randomize at least one Pokemon that is brought in a battle. Again, as the rules change or more get added, I will bring them up as they happen, and without further ado, this is my journey to become the Pokemon Rental Rando Master. Our journey through Poké Cup begins in high spirits. The Poké Cup, like the Prime Cup, has 4 difficulties, reflected by Poké, Great, Ultra, and Master Ball difficulties. The rules here, however, differ greatly in Prime. In the Prime Cup, all Pokemon are level 100, making every battle fairly even. In Poké Cup, however, there is a level limit. Pokemon can be a level from 50 to 55, but the total level of selected mon to bring into battle cannot exceed 155. This means every team could possibly have one Pokemon that is overpowered, or all 3 can be slightly stronger than our measly level 50s. With all that in mind, we roll our first team, consisting of Charmander, Machop, Cubone, Marowak, Grimer, and finally, Porygon. Now, chronologically, this was the very first cup that I ran, and for this battle alone, I did not roll any dice. I physically picked Cubone, Machop, and Porygon. Cubone starts out and kills Mankey after taking some damage. Nidoran Male is next, and I mess around missing 2 90 accuracy blizzards, but then destroying with Earthquake. Ekans is the last mon here, so I go to Machop and finish the battle, resulting in our first win. Going into the second battle, I decide this is too easy, and it's time to make this difficult challenge unreasonable. From now on, I will roll a d6 to decide which Pokemon go into battle with me. This match in particular, I roll Cubone, Marowak, and Grimer. Cubone starts out against Pikachu, and the AI quickly swaps to Bulbasaur, and dies to 2 rounds of Earthquake. Voltorb is next, and now we know that Cubone will absolutely crush here. Even the Pikachu couldn't stand a chance. So, I have to stop here because Nintendo sent a cease and desist saying I couldn't depict Pikachu being hurt on an official game, so I'm going to create my own rendition of what happened here. We won our second battle with ease. Our next match is against Juggler, who is a big fan of Metronome. We start with Cubone again. Drowsy's our opponent, and I missed the first 90% accuracy blizzard. Crazy. Drowsy is sticking to Hypnosis, and it doesn't work well for him, so Earthquake kills. With a Clefairy in front of us now, I start Earthquaking. I'm put to sleep here and there, but it's never for very long. Final mon is Machoke. It's more like Majoke, am I right? Cubone almost went down, but he is a tenacious one. The next challenger is Beauty, who loves using Double Team. We roll a Machop to start for this battle. Shelter's the opponent, and I heavy commit to Earthquake. Shelter being a little bitch blows up on us. We swap the Porygon against the opposing Staryu, and we're very evenly matched, but Staryu wins out in the end. All that's left is Cubone. He gets washed. Whoa, though, what's this? I immediately roll a 3 starting Cubone. He is mad. Cubone craves blood. Now Rhyhorn is the ops, so I opt for Blizzard for a funny freeze. Beauty swaps the Staryu and we hit him, but nothing happens. Cubone, though, is now seething with his killer in front of him, so he does what only he can do.
Light screen, hold on.
Well, I'm the most special motherfucker in this room. Yes! Let's fucking go! With Staryu no longer a threat, Shelter comes out and we earthquake the rest of the team, easily winning. The takeaway here is never piss off Cubone. Moving on to our 5th match is Medium. The gimmick here is Confuse tactics. The dice demand some Charmander action. I use Slash because I love guaranteed crits. The first Confuse Ray happens and Char hits himself. And then he hits himself again. And then, would you believe, on his final turn of Confusion, he hits himself again. 3 times in a row. Machop is my next Mon, and I'm Toxic off rip. And I miss Rock Slide. My team is slowly being soloed by a Zubat. Rock Slide misses. I hit myself. Zubat wing attacks. And all that I have left now is Porygon. This is the top 5% of Zubats in Rock Tunnel, surely. We kill Zubat, but not before we get hit with Toxic. A Butterfree is next and lands Supersonic, and of course, I hit myself. We are battling against the clock here and need a miracle. And that's worth more than words can express. You fucking little bitch! The RNG lines up against us so hard. I now have a new fear of Zubats. I'd like to mention Supersonic has a 55% chance to land. Let that sink in. On our next attempt, I start using on-screen dice. I'm figuring it out, guys. Our starter is Porygon, paired with Ghastly. Ghastly starts with Confuse Ray, and for the love of God, I hit myself. In a moment of clarity that we don't see much, we hit Ghastly and kill it. Goldeen is next and lands Supersonic, so I hit myself again. Porygon just wants out, and Goldeen's Waterfall gives him the chance. Grimer is now here and ready. I sludge Goldeen to death, but not without taking damage myself. The trainer's ace comes out, Zubat. I opt for Explosion, and hit myself in Confusion. Then I hit myself in real life. Cubone is all I have left. He gets confused and hits himself. We shake it off quick, and finally kill Zubat. With Cubone, the boy! 6th match is against Tamer. His whole team is comprised around moves that have high crit rates. Grimer's our starter and fights Squirtle, who digs. His hit is crazy strong, but we sludge and get the poison on him. Charmander's next, and I big brain using Dig to bait the poison damage. We tank a Surf and finish him off. Growlithe is next, and we both dig. Unfortunately, I'm a bit faster, so I miss him and he hits me on the return. The joke's on the puppy, because now God has entered the chat. 1 Earthquake is all it takes. And just like that, Cubone is fighting Charmander, who digs. We get crit on the dig, but it just feeds Cubone's rage. With the heavy weight of carrying the team, he slams into the ground, ensuring victory. Next is Psychic, who, uses Psychic. We've made it to the semifinals, and roll Cubone as the starter against Slowpoke. Since he's so slow, we just Earthquake off rip and take a Psychic. Slowpoke then surfs and eliminates my ace. Machop now has to do something, and he carries over Cubone's power to crit an Earthquake. Execute is out now and charges Solar Beam. He kills Machop and Charmander is our last bet. He kills Execute, easily bringing Psychic to his last Mon. Pidgeotto. We land a Fire Blast against it, and it flies. To avoid it, I dig, and Pidgeotto mirror moves, forcing me to dig again. We are now locked into digging against each other. After a while, I give up and take the hit, but I survive. It all comes down to one last attack. Pidgeotto quick attacks, but he doesn't confirm the kill, and we get to finish it off. We have now made it to the finals against Old Man. My starter for this fight is, for the first time, Marowak. Our first opponent is, it's Ditto. Ditto transforms into us, and I use Bone Meringue and kill it before giving it a chance to attack. Seal is Old Man's next Mon, and I stick with Marowak and Bone Meringue. It retaliates with Surf, which we barely survive. We win the next bout with Bone Meringue, and all that's left is his Dratini. I get the first move and nearly kill. Dratini kills Marowak, leaving Porygon to finish the tourney, granting us our first cup, the Poké Cup. It's Cubone. Cubone did it, boys! Cubone was the GOAT!
And there goes the battle!
legacy of Cubone! Poké Cup Pokeball clear! A lot of RNG went into that, but with Cubone on the team, winning was only a matter of when, not if. Our next bout is with the Great Ball, and our team this time? Butterfree, Electrode, Moltres, Onix, Diglett, and Golbat. Easily one of the most diverse teams I've ever rolled. We enter the Great Cup with Golbat. Coughing is the opponent's first mon, and I start off with Confuse Ray, learning from that Zubat earlier. Coughing hits itself and we bite, then we get a flinch. We bite again, and Coughing hits itself, and we get to finish it off easy. Used up a lot of good RNG at the start, but hopefully we don't have to pay for that later. Next is Hitmonchan. Another Confuse Ray and Hitmonchan punches itself. We bully Chan into retirement, and the last mon is Nidorino. I bite once and swap out after seeing Thunder. Electrode is next, and I use one Thunder, netting us our first win. One thing about these battles is, unlike any other cup, the toughest trainers are in the front. The Biker is tough, but the next battle, Rocker, is one of the toughest, so teams can get vetted out very fast here. We fight the Biker, starting with Onix, and Weeping Bell is Rocker's choice. I don't waste any time. And it still didn't kill! It didn't fucking kill! It couldn't even kill, but Butterfree finishes the plant off. Rocker swaps to Voltorb, who uses Reflect, but we got Psychic, so it doesn't help him much. On the next move, Voltorb uses Thunder Wave, paralyzing me, and I can't move for 2 turns. Butterfree manages to survive and beat Voltorb. Ivysaur is the last mon, and he beat out Butter. It's a one-on-one with Golbat ready to go. Golbat has the best flinch rate with Bite, and Confuse Ray makes sure we're able to maintain top status. We get paralyzed on takedown, but we win the turn after. Against our favorite sleep causer, we draw a Golbat against Graveler. Juggler insta-switches to Haunter. Too bad, he's swapped into a Confuse Ray and hits himself. I swap myself into Electrode and get put right to sleep. Now, if you can help me count Thunder misses. 1, 2! Okay, 3rd time's the charm though, and we get it! Somehow, Haunter lives way past its expiration. Turn Mega Drain kills.
Wow, Mega Drain!
No way! It did 6 fucking damage?!
Falling asleep is going to make this a one.
I fucking hate this game so much.
It's fast asleep. It's paralyzed on the spot. Sparks are flying.
I just gotta land one more Mega Drain, please. Why is this cup so hard?
Vigorous attack. Missed the target. The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle.
Just go. Haunter, it's your time, brother. It's your time. Just go. Just go.
Life has decided the outcome.
Oh. And I have Golbat finish the job. Next mon for the opponent is Poliwhirl, and Confuse Ray ensures he hits himself. I Mega Drain and land a crit, and am paralyzed on a Metronome Thunder Punch. I just can't win. We finish it off, and Graveler is all that remains. We nearly kill it and have to swap to our last mon, Moltres. I miss Fire Blast once, but the second one ensures victory. Now, the Mistress of Double Team is next, and my dice give me... I hope her first one out is Onix.
Excitement is building. This is round 4.
Please die. Please die. Ah! We traded. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I wasn't risking that at all. Electrode is my next mon, and uh-oh, Graveler is hers. A super bad matchup, and I waste so many turns trying to Thunder Wave, forgetting that Graveler is a ground type. I lose Electrode for this, and all I have left is Fire Chicken.
How's that? It's doubly effective. That didn't make much.
Jesus. I really messed up here and lost, but I'm ready for the next one. I roll. All right, what do we got? Ugh, it's always with this Onyx, I swear. I swap immediately to Golbat and use Confuse Ray. We get really tight on health, but barely beat out Lord Helix. Wartortle is next, and I keep me gauge draining till I finish it off. Graveler is last, and oh, sweet, sweet me gauge drain one-shots easily. Golbat? More like Goatbat. We move to the next half of the tournament and roll Electrode. Immediate Thunder Wave, and then Thunder as much as possible. A lot of confusion, paralysis, and misses later, we finally kill it. Haunter! Another Thunder Wave, and we get Confuse Raid. I missed the 7th Thunder of this match, and decide I want to continue, so I swap the Fire Chicken. Believe it or not, Fire Blast hits and Haunter misses Thunder. This grants us the win against it. The final Mon is Sea King. Predicting more confused strats, I fly. For some reason unknown to humans, Sea King goes for Tail Whip, over and over, letting me get a Fire Blast, a burn, and I hit myself near the last hit. Moltres is dead, so I go Electrode and blow up, making Onyx the winner. Tamer next, the Crit Man. For the first time this cup, I roll Diglett, so let's see what he's got. I start with an Earthquake, and it doesn't do much here. On the next move, I opt for Sand Attack, but it doesn't stop us from losing Diglett. Good thing I've got Electrode again. Thunder Wave and Thunder, and then Swift, which leaves the enemy with 1 HP. One more Swift kills, and now I'm deathly weak and burned. Thunder Wave again against the newly out Ponyta. We hit a crit Thunder one-shotting, and now we fight Michael Rat. I do the only thing Electrode knows, which is fine dining and self-destruct. Butterfree cleans up the Rat, ensuring we move to the semifinals. In the semifinals, I roll Electrode first. Very lucky. Thunder Wave set up, and while Mr. Mime reflects, I use the turn to miss a Thunder, my go-to. Then I miss another one. But again, the third one hits. It's a slow go as we trade punch for punch, but we win out thanks to paralysis. Kadabra's our next Mon, a very scary opponent, and I Thunder Wave after getting hit. And having almost no health, I chance the Thunder, which I should have for sure self-destructed. Golbat's turn and we bite. We lose most of our health next turn, but finish off Kadabra. Jinx is last, and Golbat gets outsped and smacked. Now, Moltres is all we have left. Lovely Kiss ensures Jinx gets every turn needed to kill us. A sad loss. We're so close! Right back in, and Golbat's our starting Mon, and I roll the same exact team in a worse order. Psychic brought Pidgeotto this time and flies, so I swapped to Moltres. Golbat did confuse it, so it whiffs using Hyper Beam the first time, giving us enough to kill. Fearow is next and finishes Moltres off. Time for good old Thunder Wave. For the first time in forever, I land a Thunder. First time. Then, Abra's all he has left. I Thunder Wave to ensure Golbat stands a chance. Confuse Ray, and then we bite. Paralyze? Flinch? Or confuse? Oh!
Being unable to move.
I think we win. The win was guaranteed with that. We proceed to the Old Man Final. With 0 continues, it's do or die time. Only one chance to do this right, and we roll, well, I guess you'll see. Electrode versus Wigglytuff. Of course we Thunder Wave and follow up with Thunder. We get really lucky with a full turn paralysis, but Wiggly is getting some insane luck as well. This double slap is turning into a fucking quad slap. We kill, and Parasect is the next choice for Old Man. I swap to Moltres to one-shot with Fire Blast, and finally, Dragonair stands between us and our cup. I use Fly and land a crit.
No way! No way!
It's over. All I gotta do is get Electrode out. All I gotta do is swap into Electrode and blow it up.
Excitement is building over this hot battle.
It has Ice Beam.
What will do?
I live? I was gonna fly, but the chance of paralysis is too great, so I swifted.
That's a good hit. Oh,
We fucking did it! We did it! And Moltres did the last hit! We beat 4 cups! 4 cups with randomized Pokemon! Let's fucking go! Oh my goodness. I earned these balls, okay? I earned them. I earned every single ball that I have. Just like that, we got the Great Ball. Only 2 cups are left, and the Ultra Ball can't be too hard. Mission It's thrashing about.
It's thrashing.
I can't even get past
Yeah,
the first
it's a
fucking
hit.
trainer, brother. I can't get past the first
Is it
trainer.
down and out?
I'm not allowed to have nothing.
What's this? The move failed.
Time to roll.
The underground
All right,
continues.
what's our next team?
What will the trainer
Freeze it.
do now? Oh, it's frozen solid.
I'll take the recoil.
Vigorous attack. Oh, it's frozen
Oh
solid.
my god, dude, I am so hard right now. I am. Woke up.
Number one is conceding an inch.
We're gonna run it out of regular moves, and all it'll have to do is double team.
Oogie! Ice Needle!
Yeah, it had to happen eventually, I guess.
Frozen rock solid.
It's lining up for this win to happen. Everything will have to happen.
What's this? That's the weak spot.
Damn! Oh my god, I can't believe he survives
go.
by fucking 7.
Nail the weak
And he gets the critical hit. Well,
spot. That didn't take long.
oh.
And there goes the... Whoa! Point break. Missed the target.
Second.
Hydro pump.
Cut this part out in post. Cut this.
Gone! It's a one-hit wonder. And there goes the battle.
40 attempts. I used around 40 teams to try and win this cup. Easily the most I've used trying to obtain one singular cup. Missing every attack. Full turns of confused hits. Full turns of sleep. And being crit over and over and over at the worst possible time. The Poké Cup Ultra Ball was one of the most difficult times I'd ever had in this challenge. Luckily though, we always lost the first 2 rounds, ensuring we didn't spend too much time in the cup itself. I lost so much, I started keeping a counter of my attempts. The team I rolled for this attempt was Muff. With high attack and pretty average stats everywhere else, he has a decent moveset. An actual poison move, Thunderbolt, and 2 high power moves to utilize his attack stat. Snorlax. The same as Muck stat-wise, but slower, with an even funnier moveset that has Metronome for the best content. He also has Rest, ensuring either PP wasting or clutching a win. Next is Ditto. And per a chatter suggestion, I changed the rules for Ditto. If we roll Ditto, everyone in chat can name one Mon they want. I will throw them on a wheel to decide who we get. The choices we were given from chat were Raichu, Hitmonlee, and Gengar. But I wrote Snorlax on accident. Raichu is our third. Raichu has some weaker defense, but excels at everything else. His moveset is very luck dependent, especially with my Thunder Rods. Fourth is Arcanine, who has Substitute, giving some much needed leverage against certain status ailments. And Dragon Rage, cause Blue Fire pretty. Fifth is Lapras, the tank, and it has a fucking Solar Beam. Yeah, that's right, Solar Beam. You see that? That's Solar Beam. And our final Mon is Primeape. A first for Primeape in my attempts, at least he has a rock move. Now, as I said before, this cup was a nightmare to try and beat. So I adopt a new set of rules for this run. And that is that I will select only my starter and roll the other 2 Mon with dice. It's time to vet the team and see if they have what it takes. First match, Biker. I lock in my choice of Raichu, and against Venomoth, I use Thunder Wave, and hit the most amount of Thunders I've ever hit successively, and then whiff a Mega Kick. There it is. I'm put to sleep and decide to utilize the Sleep Clause. The Sleep Clause makes it so only one Pokemon in a party can be put to sleep on a team. This keeps the rest of my Mons safe. I swap in an Arcanine and set up Substitute and kill Venomoth. Poliwrath is next, and with the subs still set up, I use Takedown and then swap the Snorlax. Unsure of which move to use to take down Poliwrath, I put all my money on Metronome.
Going down. Missed the target. Harsh blow. Wow. Goes down.
Wait, Metronome the explosion!
Wow. They're down. They're both down.
Well, I mean, I guess that worked out. I swap back to Raichu, unconcerned with earning the continue, and once we wake up, I Thunder Wave and land another Thunder. We lose Raichu, but with the speed advantage, we easily take down Primeape with Dragon Rage. We manage the win and move on to round 2, the Rocker. Easily the trainer who has stopped my runs more than anyone else. After looking at the type differences, I once again lock in Raichu as my best bet and roll the dice. The first mon is Victory Bell. I Thunder Wave and get a first turn paralysis and Mega Kick. We also dodge a Stun Spore, giving another free kick, but we get hit with a Spore on the next move. After kicking off Victory, he uses Tangela, who I Thunder Wave. He'd uses Growth, so I can do damage, and then it Hyper Beams. Seeing as it is pumped up with Growth, I use Flash, and it pays off since Mega Drain misses. We get really low on health, so I swap to Arcanine and hopefully finish it off. Fire Blast lands, and it is just shy of enough, but that Flash is getting mileage, and he misses Stun Spore. Vileplume is his last mon, and I substitute, getting a free turn for reading the Stun Spore, and we easily win. A huge W, and we gotta continue off of it. Substitute is really great if you go first, and know the AI will use a status move, because it just grants you some free turns to do a lot of damage. Getting to the third round, which was a rare occurrence, we enter the very gimmicky battles. Juggler is the metronome and sleep guy. Seeing as I need a tank and the types here, I lock in Lapras as my starter. We Ice Beam Primeape, and he swaps the Chansey, and I swap the Body Slam. Chansey lands the first thing it does, and then metronomes some moves. Chansey lands another sleep, knowing my awful luck. I switch for Sleep Claws. Muck comes out and dodges a Glare, which would have been horrible if it had worked. Once Chansey is down, Hypno is next. He metronomes Minimize, but we land Hyper Beam anyway. And then he metronomes Waterfall. Hypno hits Razor Leaf, which doesn't do much, and Thunderbolt misses. We go through a funny exchange of metronome to me missing, but we win out slightly. I then swap to Raichu, hoping to keep my continue. I make metronome sleep, so I just spam Thunder and Juggler goes down. Beauty is next with her awful double team strats, so I easily lock in Raichu for the speed advantage to counter before she becomes impossible to hit. I roll my 2 dice and head into battle. Kabutops is her first choice, and I nail the first Thunder one-shotting. Then Dugong. So I Thunder again, and it's another hit. One more, so I go for Mega Kick, which is a miss, but the second lands. Finally, she sends out Starmie, which is a huge surprise, since she always uses Blastoise here. I Thunder Wave it, and then Flash to counter her double team. Raichu takes a heavy blow, but so does Starmie. With both at 4 HP, I swap to Primeape, who uses Low Kick and misses, but I get hit with Hydro Pump. We barely survive and land a Low Kick, which means we net another continue and move on to the 5th round. Medium's the confused guy, and looking at the types, it's obvious who to lock in. I get Raichu to start. A good choice since Tentacruel is first, so we Thunder, and then we get Screeched in return. Apparently, we're speed tied, so Tentacruel goes first on the next turn and lands Supersonic. I then hit myself twice and get killed off. I go to Lapras next and use Body Slam. It survives on 1 HP but gets paralyzed, so I go first now. Now we see Magneton, who one-shots us with a Thunderbolt crit. Primeape is all that's left for us, and unfortunately he can't do anything to stop this team. I lock in Raichu once again, and the matchup is the same. We get Screeched, we hit Thunder, and I decide to swap into Muck to bait another Screech, and then Thunderbolt, beating Tentacruel. Magneton is once again in the party, and lands Supersonic, and I hit myself. My luck with these self-hits is so poor I switch to Raichu to erase the confusion. I Thunder Wave Magneton, and Supersonic finally misses me. I Mega Kick, and it lands. I get hit with Supersonic and swap to Primeape. He low kicks and misses first, but lands the second, and we get confused again, so I go back to Raichu. We've locked the AI into doing nothing and are able to kill. Finally, Golbat is all that's left, and with Raichu out, I Thunder Wave and get hit with Confuse Ray. Swap to Muck, Thunderbolt, Confusion, back to Raichu, miss Thunder, Confuse Ray, swap back to Muck, fully paralyzed, and we win thanks to that one paralyze. We also nabbed the coveted Continue. Now, for Tamer. His Pokemon this time all have Slash, so his thing is nearly guaranteed crits. I lock in Lapras because of Solar Beam, duh! We get some huge luck with Sandslash being first, so he gets smacked with Ice. Then Venusaur, who also gets Ice Beam. Lapras sustains heavy damage, and I swap to Muck and finish off Venusaur. With only Charizard left, I go for Thunderbolt, and with Muck nearly dead, I swap back to Raichu. The Charizard Dragon Rages, which is best case, and I use Thunder Wave to make sure the team can win. We survive a hit and miss Thunder. So we won't get to continue, but Lapras finishes off Tamer, meaning we are now at the semi-finals. Psychic shtick is still psychic, so I once again lock down Raichu. We Thunder Wave, get hit, and swap the Sack Primeape. Then I use Snorlax. We Mega Kick and get a paralysis, but miss the next Mega Kick. Hypno tries to sleep us, but Snorlax has a strict sleep schedule, and he kills Hypno. Psychic picked Dodrio next. Unfortunately for them, we have Rock Slide, and one shot with a critical. Alakazam is last, who kills us instantly. Zam is very scary to face, and Raichu lands Mega Kick, but it's not enough and we die. Oh well, we just gotta run it again. I lock in Raichu one more time, and the face-off is the same. This time though, we get a first turn paralysis, and then put to sleep with Hypnosis. Apparently Hypnosis and Supersonic just have 95% hit rates against me. We stay asleep and get special dropped as well, as having a nice amount of health left. We wake up and get a paralysis, giving us one more hit against Hypno, but we still die. I use Lapras next and Ice Beam to finish it off. Slowbro is next and I decide it's time. Fuck it. We ball, and I blast with Solar Beam. It does not do enough, but we finish with 2 body slams afterward. Lapras is on its last limb, and of course, Alakazam again. Lapras is taken out, and all that's left is Primeape. Well, let's see what oh, he's dead. 2 losses is so disheartening. I still lock in Raichu and roll Lapras again. And when I roll the dice this time, Arcanine. Finally, someone different. Slowbro is first, and we land Thunder. He barely survives, and I swap straight to Lapras to finish it. Aerodactyl! This is perfect! We one-shot with Ice Beam. And last is Scyther, who also gets one-shot with Ice Beam. A perfect win, meaning we now get to the finals with 2 whole continues on us. Old Man's theme here is type coverage, and incredibly powerful moves. It's gonna take a lot to win this one. We lock in Lapras as our starter for this, and we roll. The battle begins. Electrode. Crap! We definitely can't outspeed Electrode, and Lapras is possibly getting one-shot! I swap the Snorlax, who gets crit and paralyzed on a Thunder. Electrode then decides to explode? Snorlax tanks it, but cannot survive the Flareon. I go right back to Lapras and am immediately paralyzed on a Body Slam. I retaliate with Ice Beam. I swap the Raichu, needing Lapras for the impending Dragonite. Raichu crits Flareon and finishes it. Dragonite, of course, is his last Mon. Paralyze. 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 Full paralysis. Can't move. Can't move. Can't move. He can't move! He can't fucking move!
What a furious battle!
Flash. I think I'm gonna flash.
They go into battle poses.
Final
The move fails. No, it is. Blizzard. Oops, that's a miss. Neither one is
Again.
conceding
One
a
more.
finish.
One more. That's all I want. I just want the one accuracy drop, no more. And a full paralysis, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Crowd's excitement is... What'll it do?
Come on, dude.
Hit the-
Critical hit!
Savage attack. That's a good hit. Wow! Going down.
Please.
We're
Oh
down
my
to
God.
one Pokemon aside. There's nothing left in reserve. There's just one Pokemon aside now. The battle is coming right down to the
Hyper
wire.
Beam, are you serious?
Hyper Beam. What will be? Oh! Is it down and out? And there goes the battle!
As usual, everything went absolutely right for Old Man. I can't quit yet, though. I lock Lapras in and roll Primeape and Muck. I lost with the previous team, and I have no faith in this one. Electrode is again the first Mon, and it explodes again? The worst move he could have done, because we tanked that shit. He then uses Pinsir, meaning Primeape has a purpose. I swap to him and get off one hit before dying. Now it's up to Muck, who crits a Sludge. All Old Man has left is Dragonite. Miss. Miss. Don't kill. I think that kills. Fuck. We get a recharge. Hold on, we get a recharge. There's a chance. There's a chance.
We're down to one Pokemon aside.
Lapras has one chance.
Combatants face each other. We're down to the
This is
last
it.
Pokemon.
We need a critical hit
There's
or a
just
freeze.
one Pokemon aside now. The battle is coming right down to the wire. Being unable to move hurts.
Come on. Come on, man.
Ice Beam! Wow, that's an effective hit!
One shot! We fucking did it! We did it! We beat the Ultra Cup! We fucking did
Wow,
it!
number 7. Justice and love will always win.
Oh, I hate that scene.
We win! With Primate!
After so many attempts, we fucking did it! Now, only the Master Ball remains. 2 more cups and this nightmare is over. The Master Ball, tough as it may be, was still slightly more tolerable than the Ultra Ball. We lost some teams, and at this point, I am at a total of 82 attempts into my runs of every cup. I had many attempts that mostly ended in failure at the very beginning, and I decided to do something else. Lost that
This
one.
matchup has become
We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna play a game that's way less bullshit and much more beatable than Pokémon Stadium. You will never find your friends in this virtual world. Ah, my virtual friends. Luthor, if you want to save your friends, solve my maze. Fuck it, we ball. Dude, this is Grand Theft Auto now. Let's go. Superman forgot he's not Aquaman. He can't breathe underwater. Such a shame. Such a shame. Raichu? Hold on. Graveler? Weezing? Poliwhirl? Zapdos?
Oh
Oh my god, we just needed Superman 64! My team is now solid. Raichu again, Graveler with Earthquake and Self-Destruct and High Attack stat. The best bird for combat, Zapdos, with the never-missing Thunderbolt and Thunder Wave. Weezing, who is actually a pretty balanced mon with some really good moves. Poliwhirl with pretty meh stats aside from his speed, and the greatest moveset I've seen. And finally, one of my favorites, Nidoking, with the ever-great Substitute and Earthquake. This could be the team that finally nets me my Master Ball. Now at this point, I alter my rules for the final time. From now on, I will be selecting 2 Pokemon that I lock in, and I randomize who I start with. It sounded a bit more fun than selecting the starter, so that's how I'm going to play it from here on. I head into the first battle with my head held high. Biker's team is formidable. Now it is dense with some very strong Pokemon. I lock in Raichu and Zapdos, and the starter I roll is Nidoking against Nidoqueen. Best team to counter those mons. Hold on a second. Alright boys, it's time to prove that wage gap isn't real. We hit with Earthquake and she retaliates with Surf and crits. We manage to live through it and finish off Nidoqueen. Machamp comes out and we Earthquake. For some reason Machamp digs, so it's a free swap and a Zapdos. A Thunderbolt critical takes Machamp out, and finally all he has left is Muck. It takes 2 Thunderbolts, but we win the first battle and net a continue. Even with the continue, Rocker has a scary set. Some of the fastest Pokemon in the game. Lots of chances to paralyze, and of course, bulky as hell Executor. I lock in Nidoking and Weezing and roll for my starter, who is Zapdos against Electrode. Immediately we are Thunder Wave and unable to move. I retaliate with the same, and then the battle truly begins. I swap into Nidoking and we hit the Earthquake. Rocker not swapping is fortuitous. This means he can't deal with Nidoking. I set up a substitute to deal with whatever comes next and finish off Electrode. Executor is the next mon, and it's a good thing I set up a sub. It's bulky but slow, so it's time to go for Horn Drill. Executor goes for Leech Seed after I set up a sub, negging his turn. He swaps the Tangela, and I keep Horn Drilling while Tangela just uses Growth a lot, and I miss every single fucking Horn Drill. All I can do now is Rage, and apparently the AI just busted, because it keeps using Mega Drain, and Mega Drain cannot hit a substitute. So for a possible first time in Stadium history yet again, we kill a Pokemon from full health using only Rage. With only Executor left, he does a ton of setup before trying to kill me, giving Rage a ton of turns. Once Nidoking is finally down, I swap in Weezing and miss Fire Blast. He seats us and I land Fire Blast, then get Spored.
What's this? Ooh, it's paralyzed. The intense battle continues.
Karma for not sludging. I'm blowing up.
What will it do?
He better hope I'm not paralyzed.
Goodness.
Dang, dude, Weezing is beefy. God damn it! I hate game!
What a furious battle.
I don't even care anymore. I just want to lose so I can go home. I want to go to bed.
What now? It didn't do much damage. It can't move
This is
again.
it! This is it, guys! Get those bingo boards out! This might be our first 3-turn para! I'm ready!
What's that?
I'm ready!
Oh, the attack missed.
Boom, baby! Check it off! 3-turn paralysis!
Crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle. What's this?
The crit mattered. The crit 100% mattered. Can you believe it? Can you actually believe what you just witnessed?
Pokemon.
We lost. Well, Executor just got everything handed to him. Only Zapdos is left. I Thunder Wave and use Sky Attack, meaning we need to not get paralyzed. Absolute fucking miracle.
What's that? Boom! Sparks are flying in
Here we go.
the
Para. Para. We're parried. Sky Attack going off. Critical hit.
Sky attack.
Hold on. Hold on. No fucking way.
After a good fight. And there goes the battle.
We won a battle with Rage. We did it. Not only did we win with Rage, but also with Sky Attack. Now it's time for all the gimmick accounts. Juggler first, and I lock in my choices and roll my starter. Good old Weezing. He's against Jinx. We can abuse the AI a bit now because Juggler almost always uses counter on the first turn here. So we Fire Blast once and Sludge. Juggler swaps to Hypno, so we get a free hit. Knowing that this guy has a 100% hit rate on Hypnosis, I go for Hyper Beam. I'm actually wrong, and it finally misses. He Metronome's Confuse Ray, so I swap in a Raichu, who falls asleep. So I swap back to Weezing for the Sleep Claws. Juggler Metronome's Confusion, but it's not able to kill. Once Hypno is down, he sends out Gengar and finishes us off. I swap in Graveler and Gengar Metronome, one of like 5 fighting moves in this game. We kill him with an Earthquake, and once Jinx is left, it seems like an easy win. With Jinx, Metronome's Bubble Beam one-shots Graveler. So all I'm left with is a sleeping Raichu. Now critical hit Tri-Attack, Mega Drain, and we wake up. If you've got 3 turns sleep on your board, check it off. We just hit 3 turns sleep, boys.
What's this?
Full sleep! Full sleep! Full sleep again! Critical hit! There is no God! There is no God! This proves it! Pokémon Stadium 64 proves God isn't real. God is not real. We've been forsaken. We will all die. Amazing. On the retry, I roll Nidoking as the starter. I start with Substitute, and Snorlax is straight into Metronome, but Substitute is once again clutching. We take out Snorlax with utter ease. Gengar is next, and killed in a single blow. Nidoking is earning his keep, as well as his sub. And with that, our 7th secret Mon, the Substitute, destroyed Juggler. And speaking of subs, have you considered subbing to me? The next match is Beauty, the double team queen. A lot of water types in this squad, so I lock in Zapdos and Poliwhirl for all the coverage, and roll Nidoking. Sand Slash is first, and it's an easy KO since it opts for Seismic Toss. Tentacruel is next, and can absolutely wreck Nidoking's day. I decide to keep in Nidoking and risk the Substitute. The first Hydro Pump misses. We set up the sub and one-shot with Earthquake. Omastar is last, and I switch to Poliwhirl to tank whatever's being used against King. It still does some heavy damage, and with a tough decision, I turn on the one person in chat I trust most. Georgie, be my guiding light. What should I do? I need you. Me? Yeah, Georgie. What do I do? I believe in you. I believe in you, Georgie. I believe in him, and it works out. And then go for Hypnosis, and it gives us exactly what we need to win with Poliwhirl and gain another Continue. 2 Continues left, and for the first time in all my Master Ball runs, I reach the medium. That's right, I have never gotten this far before. I bring Zapdos and Nidoking and roll Raichu as our starter. Medium is the Confuse Ray expert, and he outspeeds with Ninetales, but Raichu gets off both a Thunder Wave and a critical hit Thunder, followed by Migay Kick, killing Ninetales. Gengar is next, and we need a Paralyze to let the team be able to handle it. After waving, we Thunder and miss and die to Psychic. I commit to Nidoking, and knowing Medium will Confuse Ray, I sub up and neg the Ray. Then we one-shot with Earthquake again. 1 Mon left, and we still have the sub up. It's Lapras, which I hate to see, but it's time for Nidoking to do some chip. I keep Nidoking in, and leave Lapras with 8 HP. With one last bolt from Zapdos, we get past Medium for the first time. Substitute was the last key to victory that we needed, it seems. Tamer is next. We moved on from high crits, and now he's toting Hyper Beam on everybody. I roll Raichu to start again and Thunder Wave Arcanine. I then swap to Graveler. For some reason, Arcanine is just using Dragon Rage. Graveler hits Earthquake, and we get a Paralysis, and knock him off the board. Unfortunately, Vaporeon's in the party, so Graveler is in danger. I swap out for Weezing, and we take an Aurora Beam. I lock in my move, and we get our attack dropped. Then I self-destruct. The attack drop was perfectly timed against us. I bring Raichu back into the fray and use Thunder Wave and eat a Hyper Beam. I miss a Thunder, but the second one hits, and only one left. It's Tauros. He Hyper Beams, and it's a good thing I saved Graveler, because he can't do anything to him. I saw the box come up, and I shit myself because I thought it was going to say crit. Alright, I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, because he's gonna recharge. We manage another win and move to the semifinals, probably the scariest of all battles, just due to OP Psychic being everywhere. With that in mind, I select Raichu and Zapdos, and roll Graveler? All we can do is believe in him at this point.
Poses. Here's the first move.
Whoa! Oh my god, we lived! Oh my fucking god, we lived! No way!
Earthquake. Severe hit.
He did it! There's a chance! Graveler's a lost cause, so we have to sack him here, but he did some great work. Raichu now, and you already know what's up.
It's paralyzed. The intense battle continues. Savage.
Critical hit! Critical hit!
Nailed the weak spot.
Oh my fucking god, it's down.
That didn't take much.
Only one remains. Oh my gosh, this is it. This is it. This is it. First turn paralysis. First turn paralysis. Oh my god! Oh my god! The point flashing past that first. We just gotta finish this. I does triple damage dealt to it over a few turns. Here we are at the final battle. Just how many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Dragonite, Articuno, Moltres, Jolteon, Tauros, and Lapras. An absolutely bonkers team with 2 level 55s. It's time to see if we have what it takes to be a master.
This is it, the final battle. Who will bask in the glory of the championship?
Bask.
Here it comes, Thunder!
Come on, Mario, live. Okay, he lives. Tauros is gonna be a monster, yeah. This Tauros is gonna be a tough wall, for sure. Okay, we've got paralysis. Our only hope is that we have massive paralysis and thunder luck. Okay, thunder hit. Okay. Swap it. Hold on. We've got a 3 T-bolt. Jolteon. Can we get a para? Can we get a para? Damn it! We gotta exchange the Thunder Waves and hope for the best luck on planet Earth. I'm gonna trade off until one of us gets paralyzed. Yeah, it's over. It's over. I blink.
This is it, the final battle. Who will bask in the glory of the championship?
The only one I see is... The only victory I see is in these hands. Okay, no crit. That's huge. Nothing! He's going Thunder Wave too. Let's speed though? We do. Come on, paralyze, paralyze, paralyze. Miss! Can the CPU roll a non-movement? Like, does it always have to be me? Do I always have to suffer? Please! Swap it. Swap it. Hold on. Swap the Jolteon. Okay. Mega Kick. Come on. Crit. Okay. Come on, Raichu. Damn it. Swapping back. Okay. Swap me into something I can Thunder Wave. Yes. Yes. Come on, Raichu. This is your chance. Raichu! Oh. You did good, Raichu. You did so good. You didn't switch. Okay, we'll need to do 4 seismic tosses. Maybe do 1 strength. Are you joking? Crit, come on, Grappler. This is your time. Raichu gave you this gift. Don't waste it. Yes! I went for Jolteon. Grappler 100% clears Jolteon. Come on, Zapdos. One more. We won. We did it. We won!
Congratulations! The champion has been decided!
Dude, I can cry. We're so close. We're so close. So much effort. Today was so bad. It was so bad. We went through like 11 attempts. And then at the very end, oh my god, we finally pulled it out. We finally pulled out the win. With that, we finally win and have all of the Master Cups. A massive victory after hours and hours of running teams, death after death, and we finally have won it all. Well, almost. There is one final cup remaining between me and being a rental rando master, the Pika Cup. While it seems harmless at first, it is anything but that. The first 4 matches are very easy. I'd say you could even get a perfect victory with any team you pick, but that second half is deadly. First off, we have Mr. Fix. He has electric types, and one Kingler, who is a beast in any battle. Then is Hiker, who has a max level Rhyhorn that can one-shot anything should it get the chance. Even if you manage to get past these guys, one Behemoth lies just ahead. Last. So the Pika Cup is a lot like the Petite Cup. The level cap goes from 15 to 20, so the levels are less than Petite's 25 to 30. This means that those level differences create massive gaps in stats. Last here has a max level Tentacruel, and it outspeeds every single rental. This means that if she chooses it, you will never go first, and you will have to survive at least 1 surf to even move forward. Most rentals, though... Do I go first? I don't go first, so it didn't matter. Fucking shut up. He doesn't... Oh, yeah, since it's Tentacle, we don't have to worry about Gyarados. He Toxicking!
Good hit. Combat. Face each other. What's that? A decent hit.
In every battle we had, she always picked Tentacruel. And only 2 attempts did she ever use Gyarados instead, who is also level 20 and has Thunder. After many failed attempts, I realized I need at least 1 Pokemon who can survive and inflict the status on Tentacruel to be able to win. I had 1 really close attempt with Magnemite that I scuffed by trying to substitute when I didn't have enough health. Oh, and not to mention, Pika Cup has the worst rental choices by far, with awful moves and no good choices Final Evo-wise. No Jolteon, no Electrode, no Dragonair, or Persian. Just a lot of first and second stages. And if the third stage is available, the moveset is nearly unusable. But I am determined. Impossible or not, I will become a master. I roll again, and my team this time: Raichu, Horsey, Mr. Mime, Arcanine, Seadra. The final Mon lands on Raichu again. So I let chat pick a Mon to put on the wheel. The ones selected are Rhyhorn, Geodude, Seal, and Starmie. Starmie, this is it. It's time. Here comes the paralyze. Here it comes. Oh, there's the crit. Never mind. It was a crit. Yay! I paralyzed. Yay! I don't even think a single thunder landed. Here we go, speed drop. I would have loved to see a crit on that. But you know what? It's fucking dead anyway. The double-digit dollars. That's right. Starring the Fortnite Battle Pass. Double digits.
Strike fighting poses. What would be?
Continues for Raichu to have a thunder that works. Oh, he's surfing, not rapping? Oh, fuck, it's gonna crit. It didn't crit. It didn't crit. Raichu, hang in there. Oh, on 5? On 5? Okay. No, wait. You guys are right, now that I think about it. Now we still get this turn for free, and everyone else gets a chance. I guess this is good to find out. It's Toxicking! Come on, Starmie!
Super effective critical!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Guys, this is the first time I've ever beat the Tentacruel. Even if I don't win, that's the first time I have ever beat the Tentacruel. No fucking shot, dude. This is the first time I've ever outsped the Arcanine. It's digging. Oh my god. And all it took was the best rental Pokemon. Start. Yes!
I got past Les! I beat Les!
Dwarven vow number 7. Justice and love will always win.
Oh, I hate that saying.
We have never, ever seen this battle before, so I'm going into this one completely blind. Whereas I know Lass's fight inside and out, I do not know this man.
This is it, the final battle. Who will bask in the glory of the championship?
We're immediately up against Dragonair. Oh my god. Switching! A free hit? A free hit? Dude, I swear to god, if I was to get a freeze right now... Okay. And I'm setting up the substitute right away. I hope he disables. He's using disabled. How much damage? And this, if in best odds, best case, we still have the sub intact while we take on Dragonair. There. Hit him hard, Starmie! Alright, here we go. This is it. Starmie was just charging up the first one so that this one could definitely hit. The last one had to hit, right? A critical hit, 1 health. Critical hit. Come on, crit through the drop. There's the Dragon Rage. And we'll now learn if Seadra is faster.
Oh my god!
Come on, Raichu, please! No crit, we need one more.
Paralyzed on the spot! Oh my god, guys! We did it! Oh my god! We fucking won! With a superfluous crit! We did it!
We lost Pika Cup so many times! So many fucking times, dude! And we finally won! With 5 continues! Oh my god, it's over! It's over! I did it! I'm the Stadium Randomizer Champion! Every single trophy. Every single fucking trophy. Every motherfucking one. That's right. With the random teams. Random fucking teams. Every single cup! That, my friends, is how I became the Pokémon Stadium Rental Rando Champion. After 90 failed attempts, 540 dead Pokémon, and nearly 70 hours of playtime, 60 Pokémon proved they had what it took to win it all. I played the Stadium matches with every single Pokémon in the game except for one. I never ever rolled a Hitmonchan. And to rectify that, I had one last meme battle to say I fought using every rental mon. I have now played Pokémon Stadium with every single rental. I've done it. I have lost with every single Pokemon in this game now. This was seriously one of the most mentally exhausting challenges I've ever done. But we were still able to win every cup, and I obviously didn't do it alone. A lot of chatters along the way encouraged me and helped me form strategies. I can easily say, couldn't have done it without them. Maybe next time you could be there to help me out too. I really appreciate all your support and hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to support me further, like, follow, or sub to the Patreon. Thank you all so much for watching. Please, together, let's take one last look at our winning teams. And remember, stay cozy, everyone.